In this podcast episode, Richard Reeves discusses the challenges faced by modern men, delves into a variety of interconnected topics that highlight the struggles and societal shifts affecting males today. The conversation touches on themes of masculinity, mental health, education, and the evolving roles of men in contemporary society. Reeves begins by reflecting on the unexpected endorsement of his book by former President Barack Obama, which came a year after its release. This endorsement signifies a growing recognition of the issues surrounding boys and men, suggesting that the conversation is gaining traction. Reeves notes that when he initially sought a publisher for his book, he faced rejection due to the perceived controversial nature of the topic. However, the landscape has shifted, and the endorsement from a figure like Obama helps to legitimize the discussion, making it easier for others to engage without the stigma often associated with men's issues. The conversation has evolved, with more people willing to discuss the challenges faced by men and boys. Reeves emphasizes that the skepticism surrounding these discussions is understandable, as many people associate them with reactionary or misogynistic viewpoints. However, the endorsement from a respected figure like Obama helps to alleviate some of that skepticism, allowing for a more open dialogue about the struggles men face today. As Reeves discusses the complexities of addressing men's issues, he highlights the difficulty of navigating conversations that often require caveats to avoid being labeled as misogynistic. He expresses frustration at the need to temper his talking points to ensure that the conversation remains balanced and inclusive of women's struggles. This dynamic creates an arduous environment for those advocating for men's issues, as they must constantly validate the importance of women's experiences while also addressing the unique challenges faced by men. Reeves acknowledges that this balancing act can be exhausting, particularly when the focus is on the asymmetries in society. He points out that discussions about men's mental health and well-being often require a disclaimer about women's issues, while the reverse is rarely true. This imbalance in discourse can lead to a sense of fatigue among those advocating for men's issues, as they feel compelled to justify their concerns rather than addressing them head-on. The conversation shifts to the gravitational pull of more reactionary spaces that often dominate discussions about masculinity. Reeves notes that many individuals drawn to these spaces may feel that their concerns are not being adequately addressed in mainstream discourse. This creates a feedback loop where men who feel marginalized or unheard gravitate toward more extreme viewpoints, further polarizing the conversation. Reeves emphasizes the importance of creating a space where men can discuss their struggles without being labeled as reactionary or misogynistic. He believes that fostering a more inclusive dialogue around masculinity can help to counteract the allure of these extreme spaces. By addressing the underlying issues that contribute to feelings of alienation among men, society can work toward a more balanced understanding of gender dynamics. Skepticism plays a crucial role in the discourse surrounding men's issues, as Reeves points out. He argues that a healthy level of skepticism is necessary for meaningful conversations, as it encourages individuals to critically examine their beliefs and assumptions. However, he also acknowledges that this skepticism can sometimes lead to a dismissal of legitimate concerns raised by men. Reeves believes that fostering an environment where skepticism is welcomed can help to bridge the gap between different perspectives. By encouraging open dialogue and critical thinking, individuals can engage with one another in a more constructive manner. This approach allows for a deeper understanding of the complexities surrounding gender issues and helps to dismantle the binary thinking that often characterizes these discussions. Cultural narratives surrounding masculinity and femininity significantly influence how men perceive their roles in society. Reeves discusses the ways in which traditional notions of masculinity have been challenged in recent years, leading to confusion and uncertainty among men. As societal expectations shift, many men find themselves grappling with questions about their identity and purpose. Reeves argues that these cultural narratives can create a sense of disconnection for men, particularly when they feel that their experiences are not being validated. He emphasizes the need for a more nuanced understanding of masculinity that acknowledges the diverse experiences of men in contemporary society. By broadening the conversation around masculinity, society can help men navigate their identities in a more constructive manner. The absence of positive male role models is another critical issue discussed by Reeves. He highlights the importance of mentorship and guidance for young men, particularly in a world where traditional male figures are often portrayed negatively. The lack of representation in various fields, including education and mental health, can leave young men feeling isolated and unsupported. Reeves believes that fostering positive male role models is essential for helping young men develop a healthy sense of identity. By providing mentorship opportunities and encouraging men to take on leadership roles, society can help to create a more supportive environment for young men. This approach not only benefits individual men, but also contributes to the overall well-being of communities. Reeves delves into the intersection of class and masculinity, noting that working-class men face unique challenges that are often overlooked in discussions about gender. He points out that economic stagnation and declining job opportunities have disproportionately affected working-class men, leading to feelings of hopelessness and despair. This economic landscape has significant implications for their mental health and overall well-being. The conversation around class also highlights the importance of addressing systemic issues that contribute to the struggles faced by working-class men. Reeves emphasizes the need for policies that support job creation and provide access to education and training opportunities. By addressing these structural barriers, society can help to empower working-class men and improve their prospects for success. Education plays a pivotal role in shaping the experiences of boys and men, as Reeves discusses. He notes that the education system often fails to address the unique needs of boys, leading to disengagement and underachievement. The lack of male teachers and mentors in schools can further exacerbate this issue, as boys may struggle to find relatable role models. Reeves advocates for a more inclusive approach to education that recognizes the diverse needs of students. By implementing programs that support boys' learning styles and providing mentorship opportunities, schools can help to create a more positive educational experience for boys. This approach not only benefits individual students, but also contributes to a more equitable education system overall. The stigma surrounding mental health is a significant barrier for many men seeking help, as Reeves points out. He emphasizes that societal expectations often discourage men from expressing vulnerability or seeking support. This stigma can lead to a reluctance to engage with mental health services, ultimately exacerbating the challenges faced by men. Reeves believes that addressing this stigma is essential for improving mental health outcomes for men. By promoting open conversations about mental health and encouraging men to seek help, society can work toward dismantling the barriers that prevent men from accessing the support they need. This shift in perspective can help to create a more inclusive environment for men struggling with mental health issues. Empathy is a crucial component of discussions surrounding men's issues, as Reeves emphasizes. He argues that fostering empathy can help to bridge the gap between different perspectives and create a more inclusive dialogue. By recognizing the struggles faced by men and boys, society can work toward a more balanced understanding of gender dynamics. Reeves believes that empathy should not be viewed as a limited resource, but rather as something that can be cultivated and expanded. By encouraging open conversations and promoting understanding, individuals can develop a deeper appreciation for the complexities surrounding gender issues. This empathetic approach can help to create a more supportive environment for all individuals, regardless of gender. Representation is a key theme in Reeves' discussion, particularly in relation to mental health and education. He highlights the need for more male representation in these fields to create a more inclusive environment for boys and men. By increasing the visibility of male role models, society can help to foster a sense of belonging and support for young men. Reeves also emphasizes the importance of representation in policy discussions. By ensuring that men's issues are included in the broader conversation about gender equality, policymakers can create a more equitable framework that addresses the needs of all individuals. This approach not only benefits men, but also contributes to a more balanced understanding of gender dynamics in society. As the conversation draws to a close, Reeves reflects on the future of masculinity and the ongoing challenges faced by men in contemporary society. He emphasizes the need for continued dialogue and advocacy to address the unique struggles faced by boys and men. By fostering a more inclusive conversation around masculinity, society can work toward creating a more supportive environment for all individuals. Reeves remains optimistic about the potential for positive change, noting that the growing awareness of men's issues is a step in the right direction. He believes that by continuing to engage in open discussions and advocating for policies that support men and boys, society can work toward a more equitable future for all.